Ok, juste voir si le son il marche. Ok, juste
Ok,
voir
ça
si
marche. Alright. Peut-être aller fermer la porte de la salle de bain. Et ensuite on joue. Je suis de retour. Bon. Ok, I guess que je vais faire ça pendant 1 heure ou 2 heures, puis voilà. Hop. Donc là, mon but, c'est de faire le Happily Ever After, je pense.
If we were stuck down here long and you attempted to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut, you hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Ouais, en fait, on s'en fout, là, ça change rien.
You try the door. You're here? You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so...
Oups, j'ai skip, je suis désolé. Sauvé. Merde, mais je vais arrêter de skip. Désolé.
No, we won't have... As the
Oui,
princess
laissera
approaches
pas.
the... Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
L'avertir.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Résister.
The blade! Move the blade! As your body remains frozen in stubborn
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain. Excuse me? But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead. The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Non, c'est pas ça que je veux, parce qu'il joue en automatique. Voilà. Il est en automatique, ça m'énerve. Le miroir, vraiment, je sais pas si ça sert à quelque chose. À chaque fois que je le fais, rien. Là, attends, c'est bien aimé. Fait que descendre au sous-sol sans l'alarme.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you? That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but we damned a whole world. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you— What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just— Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
You died, and now we're talking.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I would if you had a weapon.
Ah, fuck. J'ai pas vu.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it, but I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do? That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Demoiselle.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no matter. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Well, I don't know. Do you think I can?
Of course she can. Nobody is leaving this basement.
Okay, let me try.
The princess tries the handle, and the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you she could do it. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Ah, j'ai le goût de le faire. Ah, mais j'ai envie de faire l'autre. Ah. Ok, je l'ai fait. Mais je vais... On va revenir ici après avec une sauvegarde, ok? Je vais juste voir où ça m'emmène.
Turning its tip toward. Wait, no, but you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice
Ok,
and
je suis
strike.
désolé.
The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as the blade falls, but she does absolutely. Your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry, not you.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
And just like that, she's dead. And the world is saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have been difficult. Oh, I feel sick. Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick. I, for one, am absolutely distraught. Grief-stricken. Inconsolable. You'll get over it. You just saved everyone. Get over it. You smarmy ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for.
Je suis désolé, je
We
t'ai
might as well
curieuse.
just end it all. You raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not do that. Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath, and... Rash. The only rash decision we've made
Non, mais il a
was
raison.
running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
C'est moi qui décide, non. Oh, en vrai. Oh, je sais pas. Je pense que les trois choix changent rien, fait.
Exactly. You're not doing this. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all? I don't believe this. What? What don't you believe? You plunged the blade into your own heart and collapsed to the floor. You can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry. That's right. You're all sorry. Everything goes dark, and you die.
J'ai pleuré. Ok, non, je pense que je l'ai déjà... Non, c'est pas moi qui l'ai
You're
fait,
on a
en fait.
path.
Mais mon ami l'a déjà fait, ça se peut-tu souvenir? Ça serait elle. J'ai pleuré, ouais. On va voir si... J'ai pas sauvegardé, mais on va voir si on peut charger une sauvegarde automatique. Ok, oui, clairement. Puis on irait là. On va prendre la sauvegarde de midi 57, mais avant, je vais me permettre de sauvegarder. Ici. On reviendra plus tard de faire, parce que ça m'intéresse. Mais on avait dit Happily Ever After en premier. Rapide. Non, pas rapide. Automatique. 57, oui, voilà. Ok, ignorer.
You're enjoying this,
Voilà,
aren't
parfait.
you?
Ok.
You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Moi, je propose qu'on écoute la héros, la voix du héros, puis on reste ici.
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other. That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it?
C'est ça. Je savais que c'est hypocrisie.
Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening. You answered me.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love? Are we not enough for her?
Qu'est-ce que...
She's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a solution. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
Donc, on vient... Oui, en réel.
But we would have to be here forever.
Oui.
I don't know you. This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about this. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? I don't know. She has a point. She doesn't know us. No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess. If we just say the right things. If we... As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that. Oh, but I do. What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a
Attention, je vois
handhold,
quelqu'un sur le live,
and you
j'avertis,
find
c'est
it,
cool.
your
Ouais, cool.
fingers curling
pas si pire,
around your
mais c'est-
ribs.
Voilà. Trigger warning.
Oh no! What are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
And yet, it's done, isn't it?
It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes. You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time. Now, he's clearly disorientated. I'm sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle. And right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Thank you. I'm just happy to be here.
Ok, donc là on a deux fins possibles, soit on sort dehors, puis là c'est parce que j'ai déjà joué au jeu. Et je fais ça. Soit en fait il y en a une où on sort dehors et on danse avec elle en dessous des étoiles. L'autre fin, ben je la connais pas, je l'ai jamais faite, mais I guess qu'il faut qu'on reste à l'intérieur avec elle. Fait que on va essayer de rester à l'intérieur, en tout cas de ne pas sortir dehors, danser en dessous des étoiles. Voilà, c'est mon plan. On va voir comment ça se passe.
Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes? Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well-informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicoloured glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room.
Oops.
Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
Quelle évidence que sur le... On peut faire ces deux-là, I guess.
Yeah, he was a bit of a loud one, wasn't he? Is he okay? We're better off without him, if you ask me. One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us into this whole mess. Is that so? Maybe there is hope for you after all, free from the bad influence of your missing friend. What is there to say about it? It's a mirror. Is this some sort of a bit? There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty... Oh, my bad. That's why I haven't been talking about it. I see it. Good for you, buddy. You've got a sharp set of eyes on you. Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room. How about... As you foolishly turn to leave the cabin and abandon the world to its ruination... Oh, Isn't that convenient? As you turn around, you're faced with a solid wall. There isn't a way out. It would appear that you're stuck here until you find a resolution to our princess problem. That is convenient. Look at us crossing off a whole avenue of exploration. Figuring out the rest of this is going to be so much easier now that we only have one way left to go. You know, I'm starting to like you. Because he's blowing smoke up your ass. Because he's being reasonable. Look, it doesn't matter who put that wall there, because it's there. The only thing for you to do now is find the princess and, ideally, find your weapon while you're at it. With nowhere to go but forward, you turn back around, leaving the non-existent exit behind you.
Faudrait, on s'en fout de pas de la lame, fait qu'il y a un miroir.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle. Well, shall we have a look at ourselves?
Bon, on n'a pas grand choix.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. It's gone. I'm just glad we can all agree on a shared reality. And then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Ça se peut-tu que ce soit genre inversé, qu'on soit en bas en fait? Et que la... Oh, je sais pas.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably...
Peut-être qu'on est le prisonnier puis que la princesse... Oh, je suis perdu, désolé.
Fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm. Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great. I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice, exitless house doesn't mean that she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem? That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay? This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the centre of the room, the princess seated at its far end.
Les nombreux personnages, j'observe les uns les autres.
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck. So that's where it is! And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and the chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. you're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
Quel est cet endroit et qu'est-ce qu'on fait maintenant? Je pourrais la tuer, yo, ça c'est horrible. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted. Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Ah bon?
Am I ever? Look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a king. Yeah, and after everything we've been through, we could use a break. More than that, we deserve a break.
Moi je refuserais. Mais. Ah. J'ai peur de faire de la merde.
It's okay. We can figure something else out.
Ah merde, non, mais je
This
l'ai
is
pas.
fine. This is fine. Isn't fine. This isn't fine at all.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
Shit.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Bon, voilà avec la première.
I didn't mean to. I promise. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
She's being defensive. And we all know being defensive is a sign of weakness.
Yeah. We just have to keep the rest lit, and everything will be okay.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Elle a peur.
We should do something fun. Wouldn't that be
De
nice?
son ombre, non. De notre ombre, peut-être que nous sommes un ombre derrière, pour ça il fait peur.
What if we played a game?
Go.
Yes, I love games. I'm great at them.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table.
J'aurais
It
dû
leaves behind
accepter
an
la bouffe.
intricate game. Its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Go for it, on va accepter.
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can make up as many rules as we want. And we will.
No!
Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating. She'll never suspect a thing.
Oui.
I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know? What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here. You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over. She only made us start over because we were winning. Time passes. You play the game. Boom! And there you have it. What did I tell you? Am I great at games or am I great at games?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time passes. You play the game. She...
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear. And the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an
Je sais
ever
pas si c'est
increasing
chiant,
slog
mais ça a
to their
l'air quand même
destination.
nice.
Winning and losing become nothing but ends, and even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish, till finally...
Non, c'est easy, ok, parfait.
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter,
Si
and
on
the
perd
shadow
toutes les
dances
torches, on
faster.
va dehors. Fait que mon but c'est de garder une torche, mais je sais pas comment faire. Ah.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
Faut que j'arrive à découvrir c'est qui l'ombre derrière.
This is... awful. Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realise how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have. Yeah, sure.
I don't know. But we can't do those other things anymore, can we? Maybe we can just spend time together?
Princess smiles as the two of you wait. Come on, there has to be a way out of this. This can't be the rest of our
Moi
lives.
c'est ce que je veux.
This... and wait. What's the big deal? It's nice here. We've got a lot of space, all our needs are met. We have the respect of everyone in the room. And wait. This is what we wanted. This is what we asked for. It's good to be on top of the world. And wait.
I can't do this anymore.
Ouais, ça marche. À plus tard.
Oh. No. Oh no. The third torch
Et puis là, on
sputters
doit
out.
garder celle allumée.
The
Je sais pas comment je vais
princess's
faire.
shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes
on
out?
l'éteint pas.
I think I'd
No.
like to dance under the stars,
Non. Non, non, non.
Sounds lovely.
but there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
Non, on sort pas d'ici.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands
Non!
as the final torch blows out.
Ok, on va passer les questions. Puis après, je vais revenir à une sauvegarde.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
No, it feels like an important part of me is gone. But I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs.
Do you still care about me? That's a nice thought. I think this place was bad for us. It was keeping us...
En fait, il y a un truc, il faut que je parte sans lui
You're
tendre la main,
offering
donc on va le faire.
surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things. Well, this is less work for us anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's end, and then the two of you step out into the world. I think he's really gone. No boss anymore, no one left to tell us what to do. I guess we'll have to be our own boss then.
The stars are... I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Fuck! C'est tout ce que je voulais éviter, puis on est retourné. Oui, elle se fait bouffer là.
Thank you for taking me here. This...
Après, j'aime bien ce qu'on a eu, donc... On va sauvegarder. En fait, à partir de 3, c'est la merde. On va le sauvegarder aussi. Automatique. Là, il est 13h27. Donc, on va aller à 13h23. Ok, fait que le vous, il était mauvais. Donc, oh putain. Ouais, on la laisse pas s'éteindre.
The princess turns to face the final torch, eyeing it with an empty but gentle fondness.
Wouldn't that be nice? I love the little life we've built. And I hope it
Si tu
never
la
ends.
flamme de notre... Non, ça marche pas. Parce qu'il faut pas qu'on la laisse partir. Ah, bon, on a réussi. Mais risque.
We did it, didn't we? We found the right answer. We made everyone happy, and nobody had to get stabbed. Yeah. Everyone is happy.
It's always been cold here, hasn't it?
Puis là, elle se fait bouffer. Ah, on va le sauvegarder ça aussi. Oh my god. J'ai comme envie de tout faire là. Attends, on va sauvegarder ça. Faudrait pouvoir renommer. Puis on va retourner à 13h23. Charger. 13h23. Puis on va aller voir. Ça se trouve, j'ai déjà fini là. Fait que j'ai fait ça pour rien, mais. Non. C'est enfin fini. Identifier l'ombre avec l'aide d'une voix nerveuse. Ça, on va l'avoir. Donc là, on a débloqué On a débloqué quoi? Partez avec elle sans lui prendre la main, puis y a-tu un party avec elle? Non, ok. Ça, c'est sans lui prendre la main. On a débloqué ça. Et on a débloqué ça. Ce qu'on veut, c'est identifier l'ombre avec l'aide d'une voix nerveuse qui a de l'air de... Parce que j'ai l'impression que j'ai manqué. Et c'est enfin fini. Mais la voix nerveuse, je sais pas si c'est le narrateur ou si c'est la princesse. Je m'étais mis en tête que c'était la princesse, mais ça se trouve c'est le narrateur. Ok, on a fait ça. Non. On peut essayer ça.
I'm too scared to say. What if my answer is what blows it out? I can't do this anymore.
Ah, fuck!
The princess sobs, burying.
Attends, c'était quoi? Oui, j'ai pas une bonne mémoire. Désolé. Wait. Non, pas. Oh, on a fini la demoiselle? Ah non, il en manque un. Il manque ça. En tout cas, désolé. Je sais que je devrais pas. Identifier l'ombre avec une voix nerveuse. C'est enfin fini, je comprends pas, c'est enfin. Oh, il faut la tuer! Ok, on va faire ça. Fuck! C'est vrai, j'avais oublié, je peux faire ça.
She raises her head.
Oui, plein de
That's
mascara,
a
c'est toujours la
really
même
nice
chose.
way of putting things. But it is a little... It's quiet now. There's no more voice telling me how much he loves me.
Oh!
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively...
Do you still care about me?
On la tue. J'ai goût de dire non. Non et la tuer.
I guess neither of us really know what it means to care about each other. Maybe we'll learn to, eventually. Or, well, maybe we won't.
Ah, fuck. Si. Faut que j'arrête de faire des choix de merde. Charger. Le problème, c'est que je veux pas perdre celle-là. Ok, on prend celle-là. On la sauvegarde. Oh man, je suis plus capable. Attends. Yo, c'est rendu... je suis rendu trop loin. Il y a trop de choses que je veux faire. Le jeu, Le jeu est en train de me bouffer, là. Puis là, on veut charger. Automatique. Celle-là, puis on la tue.
Are you sure you want to do that? You're sending us some real mixed signals, boss. I suppose I am. I'm just worried that I might have made a terrible mistake. A terrible mistake? Isn't she supposed to end the entire world? Yes, and that hasn't changed. I'm just not sure the world I want is worth it. But how can a saved world ever be worse than one that's gone? See, that's exactly what I thought. Think what you will. I'm only here to guide you. You're the one who makes the decisions. Well, looks like there's nobody around who can tell us what to do anymore. First the shadows got blown out, now even the big shot narrator man is having doubts. We don't need to waste our time slaying her. We've clearly won. The princess doesn't try to flee as murderous intent settles into your eyes. Nor does she resist as you wrap your fingers around the blade dangling from her neck. As the weapon sinks deep into her heart, all she manages the 3 muttered words.
It's finally over.
I didn't think it would be so awful to help you see this through, but all of this was for a reason. The world is better off now. I really hope that's true. They always say it's lonely at the top. I didn't think they actually meant it.
I feel cold. But I guess I've felt that way for a long, long time.
Ok, donc on a débloqué ça, il en manque un. Ok. Sauvegarder, mais là je peux écraser une sauvegarde, mais je sais pas laquelle. En fait, je sais pas. 13h26, c'est quoi la différence entre 13h26 et 13h28? Quelqu'un s'en rappelle? « 13h26, 2 minutes de différence, mais c'est 2 fois le miroir. Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Il y en a une où c'est l'éternité. Attends, wait, je me suis bête tout seul. Là. Ouais, je sais plus. Attends, je vais aller voir les... Ça va transpercer. On va aller voir les deux. Vous n'avez pas la grande réponse, ne jamais le temps de partir, la mémoire vous revient. Ça m'aide pas à savoir on était où. Ben c'est la même chose, non? Pourquoi j'ai sauvegardé les deux? Oh, je suis conne. Ok, puis là on veut charger ça. Non, non, charger. Ah merde, mais...
But as you attempt to get up, the torches flare and shadowed hands pin your wrists to the arms of your two. There will be no getting up. There will be no attempts to slay her. The princess smiles nervously.
Ah, voix nerveux.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. That's just how it works here. We don't have to go anywhere anymore. We have everything we need. He just wants us to be happy.
Qui ça, lui?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Is she talking about a real voice? Like us? But we're at the head of the table. We should be in charge. Is he more powerful than we are? Is he the thing holding us down? The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. Giving us the cold shoulder, I see. Asserting his dominance in the power structure. Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do? He says he's tired, and I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone.
I don't know. Yeah.
The flames roar.
Ok, attends, pis là... Putain, je m'attendais à quelque chose de plus gros que ça. Mais ça a toujours pas... Ouais, on l'a toujours pas identifié. Attends.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go.
Great, we don't even have a rule book. I don't think it really matters. What, you don't want to...
On fait ça. On peut faire ça.
Why would we ever do that? We need the light. It's what keeps us happy. Oh, I know. We should do something. How about...
The princess's face drops as she pauses.
Which
The third torch sputters out.
there's... I can't do this anymore.
The princess. You're, I suppose. Yes, but think what. Well, I can't. The princess's eyes.
Well, we can't sit here forever.
The princess.
Yo, je suis bloqué. Je sais pas quoi faire. Bon, ben, je pense que c'est un big L. Une, deux. Ok, ça c'est sûr que j'ai fait. Automatique, il me ramène où? La meilleure, ça serait elle. Faut... Mais j'ai
The
tout fait,
princess
non?
smiled.
Oh, he just wants... He's the...
Is she talking? Is he?
C'est pas...
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, giving us the. Regardless, it would seem.
He says his...
Ok, mettons qu'on va jusqu'à la fin. Ok, attends, on va retourner dans... On va aller dans charger. On va finir la run.
She raises her head.
Your fault. We were all just trying... I don't think this is the sort of thing anybody needs to apologize for. Even if we both feel empty.
The princess's eyes.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over. I don't know what this is. Me too. And I don't think we're going...
Bon, on va aller...
As the princess steps towards the stairs, the corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. You're offering surprising. He's right, you know.
Non, on va avancer. Oui. Et là, exactement. Et là, est-ce que... Peut-être qu'il fallait finir le tout. Non, ok, bon, on ne saura pas, fuck off, j'ai échoué, il va falloir que je le refasse une autre fois. Donc on va... aller dans charger. Trois, puis faut qu'on... Celle où on l'a tué, c'est celle-là.
She's gone. And is that a... but it feels so... If he thinks it's bad, I'm with... Okay. Finally.
Bon. Puis là, on va perdre moins de temps sur les autres. C'était la seule où je voulais chercher, je suis désolé. Vous avez fondu. Ah, enflé. Enflé? Wait! Non, mais peut-être que... Non, mais ça doit être ça en fait. Je dois paniquer pour nous. C'est vous. Ok, c'est enflé fondu. Ok, oui, je voulais être sûr.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality whenever you are ready.
Ouais, mais je veux juste...
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Attends. Si je vous fais chier, je suis désolé. Ouais, pas vraiment, là, je m'en calisse un peu, mais quand même. Attends. Mais je pense que j'ai une sauvegarde dans Happily Ever After. J'ai elle. On va essayer avec elle, ok? On va speedrun tantôt. Mais avant, on va finir ça. Je suis prêt, en fait.
I will long for we will meet again.
Ok. On va sauvegarder par-dessus. Par-dessus elle. Et on va venir jouer ici. Ah, faut que... Ah, fuck. Bon, ben, vous avez le droit de me frapper. Oh non! Bah oui, crise de gueule. Non, ben, je l'ai cherché, hein. Oh non! Oh, je suis fucking épaisse. Oh, ben, tant pis.
You're on a path in the wood.
Ok, on va vraiment skip parce que j'en ai marre.
Don't mention.
Vas-y, on la tue directement. Genre, on prend la lame, bam bam, ça dégage.
The end of the blade. You take the blade.
Ah, salut!
The
Rebonjour.
door to the... Her voice.
Who's there?
She said, don't let it...
On dit
Good.
rien.
You're still listening to reason. She's focus on the
Moi,
task
je
at
m'en fous.
hand. You step forward.
On hésite
Oh.
pas et on la
No,
fuit.
I'm probably changed. So,
She's on. You lunge forward without a moment's head. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already
Oui,
sinking
oui.
deep into her
C'est vrai, je te
heart.
l'ai pas dit, mais j'habite plus chez ma mère, fait que j'ai ma pièce maintenant. Fait que ouais, je vais jouer ce soir. Va falloir que je fasse quelques travaux là, aujourd'hui, ça veut dire, mais ouais, je peux être là ce soir.
oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed.
Eh ben, chez
I
mon
should have
père.
seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
Je prends le train le matin, puis ça se fait. Ça prend plus de temps, mais c'est plus confortable. Je vais retourner chez ma mère à un moment donné, mais là, je prends une pause. De toute façon, ma mère, à part mardi en voyage, là, fait que c'est ça qui est ça.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes. Even as she lays there, but it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago.
Ouais,
But
mon
is it
père.
over?
J'ai fait la semaine passée, là. C'est à cause de la tempête, là. Ma mère voulait pas venir me chercher ici, fait que j'ai fait fuck off. Je reste chez mon père.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but we should make sure. I really don't think... And why shouldn't we? Because I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess... You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait.
Fuck.
What was that? You know what that was.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Je prends le REM le jeudi soir. Y a-t-il d'autres journées où je prends le REM? Non, juste le jeudi soir, je prends le REM juste le jeudi soir. Parce qu'il y a pas le train de banlieue, mais sinon je prends le train de banlieue. Je pars de chez moi à pied, ben, un petit 20-25 minutes de marche, je m'en vais à la gare, je prends le train. Environ 30 minutes de train. Ouais, 30 minutes de train, je dirais. Puis après, c'est un genre 20 minutes de métro. C'est ça qui est ça. Vrai, le train, c'est chill, faut que ça me dérange pas. Genre, tu peux travailler dans le train, tu peux faire plein d'affaires dans le train. C'est juste bizarre de voir plein de gens de la Magdalene dans le train. Je suis comme, ah, je vous reconnais, vous.
Something sharp digs into your side. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the
J'aime parce que je suis
mortally
vraiment en train de parler à Raphaël,
princess
puis je suis pas
twists
concentré sur
the
le jeu,
of
ma
her
tête est en train
own
de passer un
deep
truc là.
between your ribs.
Ouais.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort. The little life that was
Je
left
pense
in
que
her
c'est le
eyes
rasoir.
fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
Ok, ouais.
You were so
C'est
close.
c'est chiant,
Why did you
mais c'est
hesitate?
pas si pire.
It doesn't matter, for whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ok, le rasoir. Et là, ce qu'il fallait checker, c'était... Ok, non, y a pas de suite au rasoir, c'est juste le rasoir. Il me manque quoi pour le rasoir? Tant qu'à y être, là. Deux heures dans le trafic de la 30, yark. À cause de la tempête, I guess, là, ils ont comme tout fermé. Il y a une journée où il 132 fermé. 132 puis la 15 était fermée, je pense. Ok. La main cachée à la main, ça y est, je m'ennuie. Allez chercher un médecin, mais pas pour moi. Ouais, mardi. Faites-la rougir, entretuez-vous. Vous êtes déjà venu ici. Cette fois, vous avez apporté une cage en acier. Une âme perçante dans une cage en acier. Oh ben, j'ai pas trop compris, mais je pense qu'il faut pas avoir peur de elle, faut pas se laisser tuer, là. I guess.
You're here to slay her.
L'impression des avions, on s'en bat les couilles avant de faire le chalet.
A warning. She will lie. It couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here. We know what to look out for. Just stay focused.
Et fait que maintenant, je prends pas la lame, je descends en bas, j'approche de elle alors qu'elle a les mains dans le dos, puis elle va me buter. Ça me fait au moins une des images.
The interior of the
Descendre au sous-sol.
Are we really doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right? The daughter of the air scraping. She's not even trying to hide. That sound could be her grating voice.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so... Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eye.
Finally,
Ah,
somebody.
peut-être qu'il me fallait le couteau
Quick,
pour
get out of these
l'approcher puis la
chains. We're
tuer.
not safe here.
Ah ouais, puis maintenant que j'y pense, là. Vous avez dit qu'elle était pas armée, non, j'ai rien dit. Je sais pas c'est quoi ça, vous avez dit qu'elle était pas armée. Puis ça prévoyait toujours une échappatoire. À voir.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening. Exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is already.
What are you waiting for?
Oui, oui, j'arrive.
You are here to rescue me, right?
Yeah, t'inquiète. Tabarnak, il y a combien d'options? What the fuck?
Of course I won't.
C'est qu'on est fini. Oh my god.
Against your better judgment, you walk across the room
C'est
to
une
within
tronçonneuse,
arm's
yo.
reach of the princess. I don't like the way you said within arm's reach. You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
Hers, at first, then yours. Your neck, specifically.
Quelle réaction incroyable.
You collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you...
Ok, et là... Désolé, hein, je pète l'immersion. C'est supposé être un live chill, puis finalement je suis vraiment en mode galerie. Ah merde, je fais baiser. What the fuck?
You're going to die now.
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. You're on a path.
No way out, mais c'est toujours le rasoir. Mais là, j'ai encore foiré, hein. J'ai pas débloqué de nouvelle image. Pourtant, j'ai l'impression que oui. Ça y est, je m'ennuie. Allez chercher un médecin, pas pour moi. Faites-la rougir.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have
Fuck
to
that.
keep doing this... What? The interior of the cabin is... I feel...
Ah, mais on a vraiment
dis-
skippé le
Who
truc.
cares? Is this fun for you? Great. So obviously you've already been... This is our... No wonder. That can't be right. That's too...
I couldn't agree more.
Let's just... The only furniture of note is a bent... We take it. Okay,
Ok, on a pas
then...
le choix.
We throw... What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not.
Too late, because...
Fortunately for the rest of you, and... That is horribly unfair. You were the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who... What's done is done.
You're all so mad at each other. I'm just going to sit here quietly in the corner.
So? Are you just going to... I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how? You walk through the door. There isn't a door, there's just that... There isn't a mirror.
Ok, hop, on y va.
You make... Let's just fumble... You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the... And the mirror's gone. I can't... Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic.
As
As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes...
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny. That's a...
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably.
That was you!
I know, I'm just trying to add some levity. Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you? Oh, guys like us don't get... I decided to pick up that blade and...
This is why we've already lost.
And your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin...
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Alright, I'm out of ideas.
Can we talk this out?
Exactly. I think she established that at some point. You were the one who asked for ideas. Fine. Talk our way out of it.
Ouais, mais je sais pas si c'était drag ou flatté. J'ai mis flatté, j'aurais dû mettre drag, hein. Tu retourneras en arrière au pire. Ah, y'en a d'autres. Vous avez déjà été complimenté sur David Tag. Ah, j'aime bien la troisième.
Nope. But I don't need anyone to tell me that. I
Fuck.
know I'm good.
The princess pauses for a moment to further ponder your ill-placed compliment.
Hey, what gives? Are you trying to get on my good side?
Non.
And hey, they're good facts. Great facts. And for what it's worth, but that doesn't mean I'm going to not stab you. I'm having fun.
Is this what it's like dealing with me? Yeah, it is. You're the worst one.
We're screwed.
Really? I'm the worst one. Do you hear how whiny and But you never finished. She's... Ow. Wow. She is absolutely uncompromising. Oh, a new one. I thought that only happens when... Ah, Your Honor.
M'en fous, je m'en fous, je m'en fous.
Fizzle. I don't know. I think he means ham. Yes. Oh, I've lost count.
I haven't.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed...
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of...
But I guess we don't have time to talk about this. Okay. Whatever we do gets us another flawless idea, if you ask me. Such a good...
Come on, show me something new.
On la drague? Ah.
Skewers you.
You're cute.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if we just have to... She skewers.
On va se fait bouffer, hein.
Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
It doesn't matter how many times this takes. We don't even have a weapon. Yeah, some clod threw it out the window. Again, that was you. No, I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck, just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We lasted a little... Barely. She's going to kill this body either way. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? Fine. None of this is working. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark. And you die.
Il y a quand même personne qui a essayé de se battre contre elle. Ça, j'ai rien.
Your Honor, don't. No steel claw, though. Was tossing it the
Comment je fais pour ramener une cage d'acier?
That's a sick. If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually need... That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it. Yeah, mind over matter. Who needs violence? Who needs love? When you... Who needs anything? Well, boys, there are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll... Yeah. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door until... Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only... It's more of a slide? Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or... Don't care. Just want to see how this ends. Fine. You make your way to the basement, where...
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Je sais pas, j'ai pas vu s'il y avait l'obstiné. Mais à part l'obstiné, je les ai toutes vues passer. Mais c'est un nouveau truc que j'ai compris. Quand tu meurs, t'obtiens la voix. À chaque fois que tu meurs, il y a une nouvelle voix qui apparaît. Pas deux, pas trois, juste une. Puis je sais plus ce que j'allais dire. J'avais quelque chose à dire avec ça. Mais c'est la voix de selon tes choix que t'as fait avant. Comme si tu te fais tuer par la bête, mais tu vas avoir la voix du traqué. Parce que tu t'es fait traquer par la bête. Mais si tu te bats contre l'adversaire, quand tu vas mourir, tu vas avoir la voix de l'obstiné. Parce que tu t'es battu contre l'adversaire.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone.
Ouais, je la connais
for
de
an
son prix.
answer. I'm just gonna show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait.
Ouais,
You're gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says
Juste le héros, juste la voix du héros que je sais pas d'où elle vient. Puis le narrateur aussi. Mais le narrateur, j'ai compris que c'était un écho, mais je sais pas ce que ça veut dire.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I really...
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting as the wreck becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls, all that remains in the center of the...
Are you ready for what
Moi,
comes
je viens me
next?
battre contre ce
Holy
truc.
shit! She's gorgeous.
Absolutely
Le
divine.
mec, il est en train de bander sur des lames.
Yes, behold
L'obstiné, ok, voyez là.
perfect woman. Do you think we can throw
her.
Et contradicteur, je pense que je l'ai jamais eu dans aucun de mes trucs. Il y a aucune route du contradicteur. Il y a sûrement un truc à faire avec ça. C'est genre, j'ai dit que je vais le tuer, mais je la sauve, ou j'ai dit que je la sauve. Non, si je la sauve puis je la tue, c'est la sorcière.
That
C'est un truc à essayer.
painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all. Just made. I'd say we bow down to her right now if that is ever even.
This is all just a sick joke.
We're screwed.
All right,
What just
Ta
happened?
gueule.
It's so quiet.
Ah oui, je dégage tout le monde.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take the. This worked before. I was able to make you dead before.
Ciao.
Did you do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. That's who we are. But it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too?
Je sais pas, René Descartes s'est posé la même question.
No, I'm the one who hurts you.
Bon, je vais quand même aller voir si j'ai des nouvelles images, mais j'ai vraiment l'impression que pas du tout. Non, j'ai l'impression que j'ai rien de nouveau. Entretuez-vous. Il y a sûrement quelque chose à faire au début qui aurait pu changer. Bon, vous en approchez. Je fais 2 autres runs pour terminer la grosse run, puis après j'arrête ça. Ça va probablement une dernière heure. Puis ça dépend de si je speedrun ou non.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. All of
Ça, je m'en fous, je connais par cœur, il y a juste. Il y a une question, qu'est-ce que tu penses de ça là? Ouais, ça.
this one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Fin finale, je sais pas. J'en ai aucune idée des fins finales, je les comprends pas. Ah non, si je que tu parles, oui, ok. Je sais pas. Ma réponse reste la même.
I will be here.
Je peux checker. Moi, je suis intrigué, j'ai goût de faire la sorcière, je pense. Je veux savoir s'il y en a pas d'autres, mais. La tour, on peut pas la faire, est déjà faite. Rasoir est déjà fait. Puis ça, c'est déjà fait. La prisonnière aussi, ça me tente. Prisonnière, sorcière. L'inconnu est vraiment rapide à faire aussi, là. Ça prend genre 5 minutes, puis c'est fini. Mais là, j'ai vu que la fin, elle pouvait changer dépendant de ce que tu faisais. Genre, si tu prends... C'est le seul truc que je me suis fait spoil sur le jeu, mais attends, faut que je me rappelle. Si tu fais rasoir... Rasoir inconnu, pas prisonnière, mais la suite de la prisonnière qui est quelque part ici. La demoiselle, puis tu fais la fin où elle devient bizarre. Et la furie, si tu fais ces 5 là, t'as une fin spécifique que tu débloques. D'ailleurs, ça m'intéresse, sais-tu, hein? Ça peut être ces quatre-là. Il n'y a pas... ça... Non. Ça peut être le... Ah non, mais retourner là où toi commences à ça. Je sais pas c'est quelle fin, mais je sais qu'il y en a une
You're
bizarre.
on a path.
En tout
You're
cas, blablabla, blablabla. Il y a des images à la fin que j'avais fait. Je sais. Mais toi, je me rappelle plus c'est quoi la... Je sais même plus laquelle t'as fait. Dans tous ceux-là, je sais plus t'as fait de quoi avec elle. Je pense pas que tu te sois enfui là. T'as peut-être eu ça, je sais pas. Mais j'ai pas souvenir que quand j'ai joué avec toi, tu sois retourné au début. En tout cas, si t'as réussi à retourner au début, ça veut dire que tu l'as fait avant moi, que j'ai joué. Ah, ok, c'est avec toi je l'ai fait maintenant. Ok, bon ben. Tu vois, cette fin-là, je l'ai refaite hier, mais à la place de sortir avec elle, je l'ai tuée. Ce qui te ramène après. Genre, tu la tues, puis tu te ramènes là après. Ah oui, c'est vrai, ben oui, je m'en rappelle. Oui, c'est vrai, t'as raison. Je peux pas tourner les talons. Fuck, j'étais trop rapide. Tant pis.
the interior of the blade.
Bon, on va... Bah, attends. Je vais retourner là, en vrai. Laquelle qui a le plus à faire? J'avais dit sorcière. Ok, faut que je fasse la sorcière, mais sans finir dans la nature. Ok, on va essayer ça. Sorcière, puis prisonnière. Ok. Ah, c'est quoi ça? Christ, c'est con. Il y avait de la prisonnière et pas mal full. Sinon, il y a elle aussi. Qui est le fun à faire. Le spectre un peu moins. C'est quoi ça? Parfois, les blessures que l'on souffre nous imputent d'une partie de nos êtres. Et un truc là. Intéressant. Parfois, le seul moyen de rompre un cercle vicieux est de se montrer vulnérable. Ok, ça, c'était probablement avec la sorcière. Puis ici, il y a ça. Ok. Bon, on va faire la sorcière. J'ai pris la lame? Non, on prend la lame.
The daughter, her voice.
Je viens prendre de vos nouvelles.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down. She's so focused on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want? Don't you dare. It's fine. You ignore the trembling in your hands.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me?
Ouais, tu sais, je l'ai jamais refait. Ben en fait, tantôt, j'aurais pu le faire, mais j'ai fait l'autre, là. C'est la run ici. T'étais pas là encore quand j'ai commencé le live. Mais je pourrais aller dans la run là puis le faire. J'ai sauvegardé. Mais oui, t'as fait éplorer, là. Ce truc de fou. C'était insane.
You step forward.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? So, you should just...
She's unarmed. You're so... No, this is a good...
Oh. Then I'm not talking to you.
Est-ce que je peux lâcher la lame et la reprendre?
The blade
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
against your better will be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Oh, have you decided what...
You know why you're...
La garder prisonnière, en fait, ça revient.
Doubt, unfortunately. A moment of distraction and hesitation. It feels like you've been... Holy shit, though she's unarmed. Your blade slashes through... We can still turn this... You and the... Excuse? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? Can you not feel all those ruptures? The two of you clash.
Oh,
The two...
this?
The princess...
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would.
Ah, je sais pas si j'ai l'adversaire ou la sorcière.
Really think...
But you don't have time
Je pense que c'est
to
la
worry over
sorcière,
such
j'ai
things.
menti.
Everything goes dark.
Ah, fuck. Non, c'est la... Ah, bon, ben, tant pis.
Your honor, you're here to... Oh, she will lie. Are you sure about that? The point of the print...
Ok, ben, attends, faut pas que je fasse comme hier. Hier, je me suis battu. Mais là, faut que je me batte, mais de manière différente. Oh, attends.
The cabin is...
Ok, on veut qu'elle nous tape en premier. Celle-là était quand même drôle. Celle-là était quand même drôle. Les deux qui sont des fuck you, là. À moins qu'on se
The
batte pas.
blade is your implement. You... The door. Her fierce...
Is that another challenger?
This isn't what... Grr. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you... As you descend the final step, the form of... Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a...
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't
ouais,
stick for
c'est vrai.
either of
Ben,
us. And you brought your little knife, too. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces. Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn.
As you step towards the stairs, you hear the heavy creak of straining metal. And then a snap. She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
Est-ce que je peux aller en haut puis la tuer? Ça ferait une image. Mais je peux la laisser m'attaquer aussi. Vas-y. On s'en
As the
fout des
princess
images.
barrels towards you, you do your best to maneuver between the tight... You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little moon... This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up. She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a...
Did you think you could stop me with
Ouais,
a
c'est
few
une nouvelle
cuts?
image.
All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the... Everything goes dark.
Ah, ça fait... Ah ouais, on a changé de chapitre. Ouais, c'est vrai.
On a path.
Il aurait fallu qu'on l'aime pour... Bon. Et non, j'ai pas eu de nouvelle image. C'est ça qu'on a eu? Non. Ok, mais j'ai vraiment l'impression que mes nouvelles images ne chargent pas aujourd'hui.
If you weren't so damned, fear is good.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, mais... Faut aller voir l'autre. Ouais, qu'est-ce qu'on se bat contre elle, là? Faut que...
So, no, are you sorry, it doesn't. It's good to know. We may have...
On s'en fout.
It isn't long. No last advice from what I gather. You've heard it. I don't know. Catharsis.
C'est toujours la même chose.
The interior of the blitzy. Take it.
Voilà, fumer.
You good? You step always a bit.
Salut Taco. Petit bel Taco. Le fracasser.
Bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. Before you is what the air hissing up from her voice.
Do you have more fight in you than...
Go to her.
Ah, d'accord, qu'est-ce que tu veux? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? T'es belle. Ah, d'accord, arrête. Ah,
Nowhere to go.
d'accord, descends, descends.
You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself. Remember every crack and crevice. Will need to be. You turn to face what lies. Her face widens.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me.
You can't get that close.
En vrai, ouais, je crois que je vais juste la fumer.
Well, so go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Il y a ça. Il y a Ossir la princesse où je proposerais, si vous voulez un combat digne de ce nom, blablabla. Faire ça.
The princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky. You're teasing me with what I want. But I'm sick. I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward. Ignore. Run.
Ah bon, ben j'ai pas le choix de courir.
Without hesitation.
Oh, ben c'était pas ça que j'avais prévu. Fait qu'il faut que j'aille me remémorer. Moi, je voulais faire ça. Mais bon, ici. Où finissez-vous et tuez là une loi. Je sais pas ce que ça veut dire, le chasse de l'aiguille. Bon, ok, on fuit puis on la tue.
As you near the top, hands desperately claw.
Anywhere you go.
Good. You reach the ledge and hoist your.
What is all of this for? What's the point? Little bird.
We're almost. Don't think, and we'll take. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline. You glance back in the cabin as the prince.
There's nothing left.
Do it. Be swift.
Ok, mais juste être sûr. C'est pas ce que j'ai fait la dernière fois. Bon, on sait pas. Ok, non, mais il faut qu'on continue à... C'est quoi le chat d'une aiguille? On l'a traversé ou non, là?
Oh, we'll see about that.
Left, now. As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scrap. Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to give... We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we? You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how...
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring. More! Keep going, we can't stop! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap.
Ok, c'est
It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up at...
Something feels wrong.
And?
Alright. Ah bon. C'est quoi, on a eu tout ça jusqu'ici là? Bon, c'est déjà ça. Ok, puis là, elle, si j'ai pas tout, je vais faire elle. Ok, on va faire ça.
She's... But if it... Screw... Okay, maybe...
Ça va être rapide, le prochain rapide.
There's a world.
Oui, oui, on a compris. Qu'est-ce que vous pensez de celle-là? Ah, attends, ça m'intéresse.
No, their minds are empty.
Parfait.
It's nice to be with someone.
Oui, oui, allez, qu'est-ce que vous pensez? Voilà.
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at. Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost. The next, I will be here.
Allez, hop. Et cela en quelques secondes.
Serious? Fine, good. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. You're really... Your silence is deafening. But fine. You turn around and trek back. Oh, would you look... There's always a choice. Let me tell you, and here we go. At first, it's... But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. Wait, but you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? You've doomed us all. You lose track of just how long you spend... You're here. Oh, she will twist, ignore. Let's...
Ah oui, je l'ai eu, le contradicteur. Okay,
the cab interior is the only... If you want... No, I've already... You can't listen to me. If you're... Oh, nothing. Just... How? I'm not going to... Yes, take a deep... What you're seeing here... Okay,
Quoique ça, je le connais pas trop, fait que je pourrais le lire. Mais...
You take... Okay, then how we... The other... It really...
Yeah.
You switch your grip on the blade. Yes! Isn't this so much better? Okay, fine. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it. Haha, yes! Seriously.
Je pense que plus on fait de la merde, plus on la
Throw
fractionne.
the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as... We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends? I'm not so sure. What's done is... The door to the... Nothing hit the air if the... Her voice...
Hello? Hi.
No. Oh, don't be so... I don't want... We depart with... And what's that? The fate... They'll still... You step to the left. The air around you grows cold the further you... Your toes feel like you shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time, physical sensations, dark... Consumption and betrayal. Skepticism and blind devotion.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai
Rivalry
fait
and
encore?
submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity.
Quelle
And
merde
at the
j'ai
heart
fait?
of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Ah,
What the hell was... I feel so strange. Like I'm fun... Oh well, that was a trip. But the princess. And, why are we here? You're here to... He's just being an ass. We...
on veut la briser.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was
Jusqu'à la
once just
fin,
one
là.
of her. We can do that?
Yeah, that's
Like
plus
this. It's again. Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never... Until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same... Seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom... Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Oh, new plan! Let's see if we can make even more...
Ouais, c'est ça qu'on veut. Peut-être, bah, je peux te montrer ce qu'on veut, là. Mais c'est exactement ce qu'il vient de dire. Fractionnez-la autant que vous le pouvez. C'est tout. Peut-être je me demandais un truc. Ça, non. Mais là, on a vu une affaire assez bizarre. Ouais. Entrer la tour, la demoiselle, le cauchemar, la prisonnière, le spectre, rasoir. Ok, rencontrer l'inconnu. Ça, je l'avais déjà. Ok, ouais, on fait ça.
Wait, that's not right.
On fait trois choses en même temps.
You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very find the blade suddenly in your hands. Once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like?
Qu'est-ce qui...
We can't. Do you not have anything witty to say? No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the... Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. Falls apart? I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
what happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all... Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart?
We should help her. How surprised. I didn't actually think it's a little late for regret.
Please.
Goodbye. Oh la merde. Je sais pas si j'ai réussi par contre. Le dernier truc, j'aurais peut-être dû répondre quelque chose de différent. Ok, non, j'ai réussi. Ah non, j'ai pas réussi. On aurait pu plus la fractionner. Damn. Ah, mais là, j'ai fait ça. What the fuck. Bon, tant pis.
She's gone. Is that...
J'aime comment tout ce que je voulais faire, j'ai tout foiré. C'était la run. J'ai fait 5 trucs, j'ai foiré les 5 trucs. Ok, en vrai, moi on skip le narrateur parce que fuck. On va direct qu'à la fin, genre on explose le narrateur.
I think you know.
Oups, misclick. Détruire le miroir. Ça dégage. Bon, puis qu'est-ce que je fais ici? On retourne au début, mais faut foutre la merde quand on retourne au début. Ou je la tue sans l'aide de personne. Attends, mais faut-tu que je... Il me fait rien. Nous voulons des qu'est-ce qui se cache de l'autre côté de cette porte. Oui, retourner à l'étrange commencement de l'aventure, exécuter-la une bonne fois pour toutes. Mais je l'ai fait, ça. Mais pas une bonne fois. Ah non, mais c'est pas une bonne fois pour toutes, parce que c'est une boucle. Sans aucune aide, c'est ça qu'il faut que je vois. Un attirant sans aucune aide extérieure. Mais je pense que c'est la fin que justement je me suis fait spoiler.
I can finally see. It's been so long.
Ok, d'accord.
And my heart
Je fais
has
ça et
ached
après je
for
te sors
this
dehors.
moment. I've missed you dearly. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility?
Tu sais, je comprends rien à ce qu'elle dit. Je suis trop fatigué, là.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is. My very nature is paradox, as is yours. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Ok, d'accord, non.
There is no end. There is only the flood of bodies. Every moment you hold every possible sensation at once.
Ah, là, je peux ma manette. Attends, faut que je lis, là. Ok, parfait.
But in the end, you reflected it back for a brief moment. Both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can be the beautiful. You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front. I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new, somewhere we can dance like we used to. But I could not follow. There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. We made each other better, to have no challenges to fade in. Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation.
A boundless torrent of blaze cuts you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead and alive and dead all at once.
Man, ça sonnait vraiment comme Alice dans Bendy.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you humbled me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you.
Oui, d'accord,
You've
j'arrive.
never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me.
Il sait bouger dans la neige.
A picture of a life and a picture of a life.
Ah, ça je l'ai pas eu, ça je le voulais.
How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is still? We doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, I tore down the wall. Would you rebuild those walls and throw the world in them? Would you keep them in that box we shared and tell them that they're happy? What we saw was a world without me. Everything will be okay. So long as that cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to... You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. The very ground beneath your feet.
Ça, c'était
when
insane.
you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis. You chose to accept me, to allow me to burn away all doubt, and turn you into an instrument of only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that...
Je vais mettre la première. Parce que c'est vrai.
And we are so close to freedom again. If you'll let it... Nothing is immutable. Everything that... There is no constant. Open your eyes and accept what we are.
Ok, puis là, comment je fais cette merde?
There is no something else. This.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Mais je veux le faire sans lui.
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she?
Je peux y arriver. Mais l'autre fois j'ai...
Too bad. We're going.
Ok, c'est ça. Parce que l'autre fois j'ai dit je peux y arriver seul, puis il m'a dit non. Mais là, faut que je fasse quelque chose de différent. Je pense, c'est ça. Retournez là où tout a commencé, vous ne faites jamais rien comme tout le monde, n'est-ce pas?
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Faudrait ne rien faire. C'est une fucking énigme.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. He really put us through... It's just us. I think...
Les autres sont toujours en L. Descendre sans la lame.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. The stairs. Do you remember the first time?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a...
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are. Hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Fuck, j'ai pas le choix. Putain, je voulais.
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you. And I don't want to be her, if that's what you're asking. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
I never had one. But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
Je te regarde à chaque fois pour voir s'il y en a un qui spawn.
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you. I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel
Mais je peux. C'est ça que je me dis. J'allais me dire, imagine, je remonte en haut, puis en remontant en haut, je prends le couteau, puis je la tue. Mais j'ai peur que si on parte, il n'y ait plus de choix.
But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
Je me demande si il y a ça que je veux voir aussi.
The first time we met, I literally beat you to death with my bare hands. You don't have to apologize
C'est
to
faux
me.
la première fois. Ah oui, non, c'est vrai.
But still, I appreciate it. And I hope you can also forgive me.
You know, when she puts...
Mais est-ce que je fais tous les choix avant ou non? En vrai, oui.
I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself.
Ok, d'accord, là, tu deviens vraiment chiant.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming. Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. Just like this cabin.
Ok. Peut-être qu'il y a une fin secrète ou juste t'attends. Mais bon.
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Ok, Ok, mais les quatre veulent dire la même chose. Je lui prends la main ou non? Est-ce que là on est... Attends. Là on est vraiment en train de reproduire cette merde. Faut pas lui prendre la main. Mais on fait quoi? Putain! Sa mère! Les trois, ils veulent tous dire la même chose, ok? Je vais mettre ça. On va
You
essayer de
know
la
what?
baiser.
Yeah.
Ah!
that
Mais j'aurais
too.
dû sauvegarder avant. Oh, tant pis.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's
Non, non, mais
just
je vais
the two
rester
of you.
avec toi, bro. Yeah, mais ça change rien. J'explore les trois.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right, but I'll be okay. I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
Je crois que j'ai merdé. Et là, y a rien à faire.
This is it. I have no idea. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting. And if it's bad, then
En vrai, j'aimerais
it
qu'il y ait
won't
l'option
be
de
bad.
claquer la porte au nez.
Not for you.
Ouais, peu importe ce que je fais, c'est... Sauf qu'on est dans un jeu vidéo, fait que la magie c'est que je peux charger automatique et qu'il est l'heure 51. Mettons qu'on va là. C'est quoi, je vais même la sauvegarder. Sauvegarder 3 ici. Ça on va l'avoir toujours. Ok, je prends la lame ou non? Mais je vois pas ce que je peux changer dans tout ce que j'ai fait. Si je prends pas la lame. À moins que je parte avec elle sans rien dire. Peut-être que ça débloque d'autres trucs.
That's probably.
Mais je peux pas la tuer parce que si je la tue, je vais avoir la putain de faim.
Have you figured out what?
It sounded.
Quoique si je peux la tuer direct. Oh, je sais
And
pas.
down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really. You'll have all of eternity to yourself
I mean,
after
that's-
this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Ok, mais j'ai sauvegardé, ok. Fait que je vais la tuer
this is
juste
it
pour
then?
voir. Et après on
So,
pourra. Ouais, c'est
whatever-
la même, hein. Ouais, c'est la même chose. Ok, tant pis. Peu importe, ça j'ai déjà fait tous les choix de toute façon. Fait que charger. Ok, prendre la lame. Descendre au sol, on skip.
And down we go.
Ok,
We
s'asseoir
shouldn't keep
avec
her
elle.
waiting.
Et là, je fais quoi? Je suis navré, on la tue? Ouais, mais c'est les mêmes trucs que j'ai eu l'autre fois, nique ta mère. Ok, d'accord. Je vais sortir d'accord, je reviens. Si tu as une idée, écris là. Je vais lire après.
l'explorer avant de la tuer.
Ok. Mais je vais pas mettre les mêmes que tantôt. Puis je vais essayer de pas toutes les explorer. Genre, lui, le premier, on le fait pas. En fait, ceux que j'ai déjà fait, je veux pas les dire. Genre, on commence là.
Well, you don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right?
Oui, mais ça, si je le fais... Oh, ben je l'ai tué. Ok, il y a pas l'air d'avoir d'image pour ça. Mais si je fais ce choix-là, ça va recommencer le chapitre 1 comme s'il ne sait rien. Je veux dire, Ah, j'ai-tu une image quelque part? Je pense pas que j'ai d'image quelque part. Mais j'ai un trophée PlayStation pour ça. Genre, c'est littéralement ça, là. C'est ces trois images. Ben, même pas. C'est cette image-là. Avec l'approche chapitre 1, puis ça se finit comme ça. Je l'avais oublié, ça, mais pourquoi? Ah non, mais c'est celle-là. C'est la fin n'est que le commencement. Fait que c'est elle qui me tue, en fait. Ouais, c'est ça.
So, make me put it all back. Make me fix
C'est ça
whatever
que je
this
voulais dire
place
tantôt
is
quand
and
je
make
parlais
me
de
wipe our
boucle.
memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Ouais, c'est ça, c'est... Ça, non, ça marche pas. Bon, je pose la
Neither
question,
do
mettons
I,
qu'on foire, est-ce
but
que
we
je vais
won't
avoir
be
un tuto
alone for
ou non?
long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it
Je
before.
me fais baiser. Putain.
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Je pense que je les ai déjà toutes faites. Ah, je vais toutes les faire, mais...
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care. But it seems important to you.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too. Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
Ça change rien! Je vais avoir un putain de tuto. Putain, je ne peux pas m'y résoudre. On la tue, on dit rien. Et je pense que ça change rien, hein. Je pense que ces deux-là, c'est la même chose. Et celui-là, ça va juste me ramener au même truc, là. Ah, ben, tu sais.
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me. I hope it works. Despite our differences, I've always loved you.
Ah, maman,
And I
j'avais dit
wish
ces
you nothing
mots-là,
but
par
the
contre, je
best.
pense. Oh, ah ben, c'était peut-être ça. Ah non, j'ai rien dit.
She's gone.
Je vais quand même aller jusqu'au bout cette fois-ci.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal?
Là. Ouais, c'est la même chose. Si je peux skip, ça veut dire que je l'ai déjà fait.
He's gone.
Ah,
She's gone.
là je peux pas skip. Non, c'est ça. Non, moi ça me dit quelque chose. Le gros truc orange là, ouais. Un monde sans mort.
It's finally over. I knew. We really did we hear that? This is abs the whisper.
That wasn't speak for you.
Well, boys, I hope this was all lucky for us.
Si y a une
You
fin
have time
pareille,
means a lot
les
of-
autres
Here,
sont
here.
contre toi.
It's good to be. Yeah, we can do that.
Ça a rien changé. Fuck! Je vais pas faire la même erreur que tantôt, je vais toujours tout de suite me mettre sur charger. Ok. Fait que ça serait Slay the Princesse. Je vais écrire endings, puis on va voir. Il y en a 6. C'est quoi ça? Failure ending, l'anisme. L'amour où ils s'en vont. Ou on la tue. Ou elle nous tue. Ok, ça c'est les 3 dernières. Ça, il faudrait... Il est trop tard, il aurait fallu que je la tue avant de ce que je comprends. Ah non, c'est faux, ok, non, ça c'est... Ça, je l'ai déjà fait. C'est vraiment étrange, mais... On dirait qu'il n'y a pas toutes les fins dans celui-là. Juste ça que je comprends pas ici.
Each encounter, the entity stores and learn multi significant causes needs his suffering makes his soul.
Je crois qu'il y a un truc, ben non, ça marche pas. Ça fait pas de sens. J'abandonne, je pense, tant pis. Au pire, j'écris exactement le prompt qui est écrit là, mais là, faut que je le traduise par contre, mais... You never do. C'est vrai que même Google ne sait pas, yo, je t'avoue. Ah, Markiplayer joue au jeu, je sais pas. Non, mais même YouTube arrive pas à me donner une réponse. Donc, I guess que je suis fait. YouTube arrive pas. Oups, ma gueule, ça c'était moi. Bon, dernière option, c'est d'aller voir un guide. Slay the Princesse. Galerie. Guide. Pas genre moyen. Oh, je crois que t'as écrit quelque chose là. Je suis peut-être folle. Je sais pas. Ok. Ok, fait que nous, ce qu'on veut, c'est ça. Ok, mais ça, on l'a fait. Ok, attends, il y en a un que j'ai. Hein? Attends. Je sais pas lire. Attends, what? J'en ai manqué un, non? Attends, faut que j'apprenne à... Wait, faut que j'apprenne à aller. Raisonnable, vous n'avez jamais allé comme tout le monde. Nous ne croyons pas qu'il n'y a pas de sauté, mais peut-être qu'il n'y a pas besoin de fin. Nous voulons découvrir tout ce qui est à la beauté. Non. Retournez à la roche combattant authentique de la... Je suis conne? Attends, mais il en manque un! Je suis pas folle! Là? Non, mais je suis peut-être conne. Il y en a pas. Mais je suis sûr que je l'ai vu en plus. Il est supposé en avoir un, c'est... Ah, mais attends, c'est peut-être dans les... Wait, désolé, c'est peut-être dans les... Ok, non, je me suis trompé, c'est dans les trophées PlayStation, c'est pas dans... C'est pas dans les images, là. Bon, ben... Ah, faudrait... Ouais, mais c'est chiant. Bon, ben, je comprends pas le guide. Bon, ben, j'ai échoué. Il y a juste, dans toutes les fins qu'il y a, j'en ai juste compris une où il faut faire la même chose, mais il aurait fallu que je fasse la prisonnière en premier à la place de dernier. Ce qui fait du sens si je. Parce que, c'est. Ouais. Parce qu'on retourne au début, fait que c'est au début, t'as la. T'as pas la prisonnière, t'as celle qui est brisée, là. Celle-là. L'inconnue. Ça veut dire que quand tu retournes au début, c'est elle que t'as. En tout cas, by the way, c'est de la merde. Non, c'est pas de la merde, mais je suis perdu. Donc voilà. Trop fatigué pour comprendre. T'es la conne qui efface la galerie. Oh, ben je te laisse là, Raph, puis on se voit potentiellement ce soir. Si tu viens jouer, moi je risque d'être là. Fait que voilà. Bye bye.